Beautiful. Okay. So rain on self. Beautiful. And just regular rain now, facing your hands out. 1 and 2. 1 and beautiful. Snow.
Right.
Good. Very nice. And get the flow. Yeah. Good. All right. You can see, so even though we're doing up and down, it's much different to settle in and show. So those are the two differences between the hula that we'll use in that koa, because they're contrasting, but they're complementary, and we need both, because as you can see, when we attack, it's not always just squared off and strong. We have these motions in here. We have these motions out and in. That to me signifies the awana. You know, there's these movements. Waves now. Waves are beautiful because we're working our wrists. So here it comes. And we don't want to make huge tsunamis. We just want to make a little wave here. And you just focus on your shoulders and your elbows. And it will move your ihe hand, which is relaxed. Very nice. Good. The sand, again, in every hula, these moves are called different things. Not always in Hawaiian either, especially for the awana since it's contemporary. But for us, the sand, land, or aina is land. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, kahiko, a little stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I imagine this will be a lot more relaxing when I can actually remember how to do it.
Please. Good. Nice. Perfect. Rolling surf inward.
Inward.
There we go. Good. Yes. And outward, please. Beautiful. And sand, aina, or land.
Does it matter if it's palm up or palm?
You can put them both down. You can just show this place, both down. Yeah. Now we're going to do the same thing with our hipa. Okay, we want first and second knuckle, make contact, and just wipe. Motion. And from here, push out. So we want to push out, switch that transition, and push out. So this would be more for, you know, the physical plane, right? The physical hearing. I hear you. Or can you hear me? Then there's the spiritual, which is extra credit here. Would be the same company behind the ear, but now we're going up to the heavens, right? To Po, the allness. Like you know, in a walk, or, you know, or you're out by the water, or you're even in your room or in the closet, you know, and you get into like a moving meditation or a puli, a prayer. This is a good one. You know, I would like to hear more, show me more. We can get into the eyes after this. When we get to spiritual sight, we'll bring it upward. Just like that. And then of course, the same as this here. See, I notice I've been doing this a lot more in my own quiet time. And towards ourselves. And this can be very spiritual as well. So you think about rain falling and you looking up to the heavens and the water, actually trying to feel the water hit your skin. And so this can be a very, one of those moves that will give you goosebumps. So it's, you know, here comes the rain. It's 1 and 2. So beautiful move, maybe for abundance, maybe for revelation. You know, we all hear about mind, body, spirit, but we never really see them truly combined. And this was the ancient way of the warrior, and we've gotten away from that to work into the ancient ways of the religion of the Hawaiian people, which was nature, and to bring back the ancient roles of the women. It kind of just birthed itself into the 4 sections. So that's how it developed. And so looking at the elements or the time of year and each rank, what, you know, water, obviously we're going to have water-based animals there. We're going to learn about those, become their movements, learn, breathe, hunt, hide, scatter, move like them for each warrior level. And so they tend to match, you know, the specific season or element. They're all the same. You see the hula, you know the lua, and now you're going to work in the lomi lomi, and they're all the same. They're all on the same spectrum of energy. Just one is storytelling, history, no contact. You see those movements, they're almost identical. You go to the center of the energy spectrum, and that is contact, but with the intent to heal, same movements. And then you go to the opposite end, is where we dislocate, we save ourselves from a situation, and we envision being warriors on that battlefield. And using the ground to bust and bringing them into the toilet, the lua, same movement. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eel, just both elbows bent, so waiting eel.
Waiting.
Good. And now descending eel, diving. Okay. Okay. And then also with the bed as well, descending, yes.
So that would be right.
Very nice. Okay, now ascending. Fly up the mountain. Fly up. There you go. Okay, beautiful. And now maka to. Okay, so the eel strike. If you could show me downward from like 2 or 10 to 4 or 8. Good. And other side. Good. Okay, Loli. Let's go upward now. Let's do 4 to 10 or. Yep, 8 to 2. Good, very nice. So disrupting the lung cavity. I tell you, I really feel connected even when I'm not here. And that is a true blessing for me. I always, you know, displaced is a word I've used in the past, and it's wrong. It's the physical body that is not on the aina and within the elements. But, you know, if we really believe in the spirit that there is no time, and there is no distance, then there is no there is no need. It's helpful, you know, we are physical beings, but if we can visualize and we can connect, we don't necessarily need to have our physical body here. Home is a state of being. Home is wonderful when your core of who you are matches what you see. We really need to be wise in how we enter an environment with others, for ourselves, also even nature. You don't just go tramping onto something. You say, I'm here, please welcome me. I want, like what Kumu Ramsey was talking about. You don't, you call out and say, I'm here, I'm going to visit, I'm going to walk through the door, so it's not abrupt. Do we want to leave that overbearing, aggressive, bull-like charge through HEPA through the door? Or do we want to leave it better than we found it, blessing the space and the people there? That's part of being wise.
I'm not sure it's completely right in the movements if they mean what I thought they meant in the moment, but I wanted to say thank you to that family member. I wanted to dance for them in my mind. They have a safe journey and full of gratitude, and for the things I'm afraid of, to let me be open, to open my mind, to let me hear, let me see, and with the rain coming down on me, with the rain moving through water, sort of cleansing, washing over, cycling through the oceans.
Sometimes we have to stay still. And sometimes we have to move. And that's personal. And we fluctuate like the weather, right? So taking this time, following what the animals do, is really helpful for us. Instead of driving like it's summer, we'll burn ourselves out.
Yeah.
And when summer comes, you have nothing.